Hi Virgo, last but not least, welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or their Venus in the sign of Virgo. However, if you were just curious and you clicked on this video, or you happen to be cross-watching for a Virgo you're dealing with, welcome, and I hope you hear what you need. Let's jump into your reading because my camera is going to die shortly. No need to be long-winded. What came out as far as your signifying energy for the mid-month though was this Knight of Pentacles energy. However, the crux of what hounds you or is keeping you bound at this time, you have the Ten of Swords. What is real about the situation, you have the Knight of Swords. But what is wrong about the situation, you have the Five of Wands. Now, where you need more information, what came up was the Six of Pentacles. And then by the end of the month, where you will find yourself energetically, or what you can do to overcome any obstacles you may have, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands is here. So two eights, might be seeing repeating eights. That's a positive omen as far as money is concerned. What you've been trying to build, which typically comes up in the fours, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, deals with like the home and or just foundations for like business ideas or just relationships with people, just having unity all together. So whatever you have been building, and I want to say for the last 4 months at the very least, it's coming together and or manifesting. You're able to see it actualize with these eights that are here. I do feel like to some degree what really came up was that some of you guys are trying to improve certain areas of your life, be it your personal development, your social relationships, and or your money. Get your money right and just do better with your career and your social standing, and that the position that you feel that you should be in at this point in your life. Some of you guys are struggling because you feel like you should be a lot further along than you truly are. And so there's that point of contention there. You don't feel like you've necessarily done enough, and or you feel like it's moving a little too slow to come together, come full circle. Right? I do feel like to some degree though, some people have been trying to offer their opinion if this is not your own energy. I'm getting a picture of like a woman in a relationship with a guy, and she's like, okay, hey babe, like although the relationship has been good, here are some things that I feel like you might want to personally work on that can not only help you on an individual level, but help us, being that we are teammates, you know, and being that certain things need to change just for the overall improvement of the relationship, right? And I feel like this was the, I don't want to say it's unsolicited opinion necessarily, but you kind of asked, and so they told you like what they feel should change, and then like for some reason that stirred up some anger and or some ego, some pride. It's like a double-edged sword here. You can't necessarily win for losing. So on the one hand, they know that whatever it is that they told you or will tell you, if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to really help you out at the end of the day. But it's going to come at the fact that it's going to hurt your ego and or your pride and make you feel, I don't want to necessarily say less than, but again, like, I didn't know that that's how they felt all along. Like, woe is me type of energy, kind of trying to play the victim for a little bit. But yeah, no man likes to feel like he is not like the king in a relationship. I feel like with this energy that is here with this Knight of Pentacles and this Ten of Swords, it's kind of like for a long time you felt like you could do no wrong. That's what's coming up here. And I do get the sense that it's kind of like, well, damn, like you told me to tell you how I truly felt. So like, what does that mean? Like, are you going to change? Are you going to do anything about it? And it's kind of like, yeah, you will, but you kind of want to be dramatic first. I'm getting that meme in my mind that's like, well, okay, are you just going to bitch about it? Are you going to cry about it? Or are you going to move on? Are you going to do something else? Are you going to do something different? Like, what are you going to do? I don't necessarily know how that goes, but I'm hoping that whoever's watching this, you get where I'm going with that, because that's the image that came through. Where you need more information is Six of Pentacles. I feel like at the end of the day, you guys are going to do whatever you can to help the situation. So be it seeking counsel, getting some advice from somebody that can serve as a voice of reason, and or figuring out how to, like, seeing a financial advisor, if not like a psychological type of counselor that can help you work through certain issues from potentially your upbringing, then yeah, it could be like a financial advisor trying to give you advice on ways for you to like stack your money. I'm getting that. Better ways that you can like invest your money, the different areas or the different things that you can put it into. But the 6 does relate to the 6th house, which is your natural house, Virgo. So you need to look into that in ways that you can be more of service, ways that you can extend outside of yourself, and leave a lasting positive impression for those that are in your environment, those that are to come under you. If you are trying to be that type of person that is more in the public sphere, like you're like a social media influencer, or you do something to that effect with all of the pentacles that are here, it's something that is definitely creative that you're trying to tap into and or overcome. The 6 of Pentacles, you might want to look back to all of the strange, odd jobs that you've worked up into this point and really learn the lesson behind it, like what it was trying to prepare you for on a character level. Like if you had to work at fast food to understand efficiency, if you had to work in retail to understand customer service and really getting to the I want to say end all be all, or it's really kind of indirectly using psychology to figure out what it is that a person is looking for as far as the public image that they're trying to present in the clothes that they buy, you know, in the outfits that they choose, and making somebody again feel good about themselves in that sense, and how that can help you to like build repertoire and or build money. I am getting like fashion design that's coming through. Some of you guys might be interested in that. But if not that, like if you were a janitor or something, it's kind of learning how to play, I don't want to say like an inferior role, but again, be of service to other people and learn how to maintain a space. Like all of those little elements that incrementally build up into something big that can put you here in this 8 of Pentacles, that where you can take all of those experiences and integrate them into the being that you're trying to be, like the self-actualized individual you're trying to be, the self-sufficient, independent person that you're trying to be, having that business acumen, or just again being able to see that financial windfall, is being able to bring and accumulate all those experiences and integrate that into the person that you are today, understanding what that was all about, you know. You might have to look there because the 6th house does talk about dead-end jobs, but it also talks about understanding quality over quantity. So if you are again doing more creative work, then don't just put things out into the ether or into the universe just because you feel like constantly being exposed is going to get you more positive attention. If there is no substance behind it, it's kind of like that, what is that called in psychology? Instant gratification. Some of you guys might be obsessed with that, and that might be the issue that is coming into play in the mid-month as far as what is wrong about the situation and why you keep finding yourselves in these positions. And it's because you are too caught up in wanting things like right now, instead of consistently building upon, again, the work that you've already done and implementing new ways to make your, whatever it is, your project, your idea, more entertaining, to where people are like more interested in the things that you are creating, you know? Every dog has its day. Everybody is going to have their opportunity to reign. I don't want you to try to force situations, force things to happen sooner than they are supposed to, sooner than you know you are ready to kind of present yourself and to present your work out into the world, okay? Don't do anything that can humiliate yourself or humiliate those that are in your surroundings, again, by being impulsive or doing something that you know that you don't necessarily mean to do, or saying something that you don't mean to say, all because your ego has been bruised, your feelings have been hurt, okay? So that is what is coming through. But I feel like a lot of you guys are really working on a lot, if not your self-esteem, if not your personal psychology and your material possessions, then this is more about like just generalized objectives and goals that you're trying to accomplish. A lot of you guys might be making plans to like move home, move out of state here with this 8 of Wands that's on the bottom. You kind of need to change of scenery here with the 6 of Swords that's also underneath that. Some of you guys might have a job opportunity that is beckoning you to change locations, and that's something that you might have to heavily consider. It might cause a little bit of tension in your relationship, right? You don't necessarily know what to do coming into the mid-month or whenever this idea or opportunity is presented to you, because you do have ties to where you are, or you might just be like really comfortable with where you are and you don't want to change anything. Okay, if this has nothing to do with somebody else that you're having to work around, right? This is all about your personal self. If you're single especially, it's kind of like you're just very comfortable again with the Knight of Pentacles that's here with where you are and what you're doing, and you're not wanting to move on anything else. But that's going to change. Okay, there's completions to everything. You have to constantly be transitioning throughout your life. Okay, it may not be something that you want to hear again here, especially if I'm the one that is telling you that. But with this 5 that is here in the what's wrong position, it's not something that you can fight off with this 5 of Wands. It's not something that you can try to resist, because when the 5s happen, and they're very quick, rapid changes. It's something that is completely out of your control. What is up to you, though, is how well you will adapt to the changes that are coming into your life, the things that it's requiring you to work on. If this is not a physical move and this is more on like an internal level, that is what that deals with, and you can't fight it. Some of you guys might have some hidden enemies. So just be very careful with who you're surrounding yourself with this month. Here with this 5 of Wands, there might be somebody trying to compete with you, compete for your attention, compete for your partner's attention. Just cause unnecessary conflict or strain in that area of your life, because 5 does also relate to like love affairs. And your creativity. Somebody might be trying to block you, but you know, as God says, he will make your enemy your footstools, and I'm definitely seeing that with this. So that is what's real about the situation, so long as you keep a level head. It works to your benefit to do the opposite of the reaction that the person's expecting you to engage in. So if they want you to be this, you know, you catch more bees with honey. Just be sweet, because then at the end of the day they're going to feel bad for trying to like play you out. You know what I mean? But at this point, with all this energy that's here, especially at the end of the month, you have a little bit too much going for yourself. You have a little too much to lose on the business front. This is positive omens. No, sorry, the 6 is positive omens for like money coming in, loans, wills, like inheritances, that type of thing. So that might be coming in, and then, you know, that's when all the thieves come out trying to get a piece. So just be very careful if you are walking into an overflow of money. Only take care of and support those financially that were there for you when you were down and you could hardly take care of yourself, you know. So set those boundaries, or be prepared to have boundaries set up, because a lot of good is coming in. And I just hate for you guys to kind of be caught off guard. That's not the word. Like sneak, when people sneak diss you in a fight and you don't see it coming, like I would hate for that to happen to you. So just be prepared with this energy. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay, that's my message for you guys. Now, as far as your chakras are concerned, your root chakra is here, slightly underactive. Your heart chakra is here, underactive. Your solar plexus is here and underactive. Your throat chakra, all of them are here and slightly underactive, so definitely get all of them into balance this month, all of your chakra centers as well, though. Just at the very least, heed your own personal intuition and make the decision that you know is going to be best for you. So as long as that third eye and crown chakra are in alignment, you should be good. Okay, but yeah, definitely hit me up in my email if you would like to book a private reading with me. But give me that thumbs up if this resonated. Share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.